Hey guys, just had a quick thought that I wanted to share. I was just listening to Russell Brunson's podcast, Marketing Your Car. Good stuff. If you don't listen to it and you have anything to do with marketing or selling something, highly recommend it. Russell's awesome. Love his stuff. And love ClickFunnels, which is his product that his software that he's created. But anyways, I was listening to him and he said something. Well, he made me start thinking about something that I've definitely talked about before, but I wanted to just kind of reiterate again. And that is the importance of giving, adding value in a relationship. You know, Russell's in the middle of his book launch. He's launching a book right now called Expert Secrets. You can go over to secretcop.com, and there's a link on the sidebar that you can get that if you're interested in it. But he was talking about how when he was, as he's promoting this book, he had the opportunity a couple days ago to be interviewed by Tony Robbins and have Tony interview him about the book and promote it essentially. And as you know, Tony Robbins is a big deal. So I mean that was huge. You know, I can't remember what he said. He said that it moved a ton of books. I can't remember, but definitely a good thing. And he got thousands, hundreds, tens of hundreds of clicks. On the Facebook post that they did the interview with. So so he's talking about this, and he talks about how in the I think 10 years or something that he's known Tony Robbins, that is the first time he's ever asked him to do anything. It's the first time that he's ever asked him to share something or promote something. He said he's spent thousands of dollars building a book funnel for Tony. He's coached Tony. He's coached Tony's team on funnels and selling and online marketing and those types of things. And he'd never ever asked for anything. And I think that's important to remember, because so many times we think about networking, and obviously there's things that you and I want, and that's the reason that we're developing relationships, is because we want a new job, or we want more clients, or we want more sales, or we want to get the promotion, or whatever it is. But it's so important that as you're going out and you're interacting with people, that your main focus is to give, and then once you've done that, give some more. Make sure you're still giving. And Russell just talks about how important that is, and how the people that he's seen and the people he's interacted with that have made a big difference in his life are the people that support you because they've seen how much you support them and how much you support other people and the value that you add, and they want to help you because of that. They want to support you because of that, not just because it's in the affiliate marketing space, and Russell touches on this, and we see it all the time too. So many times we ask somebody if they'd like to promote a launch, and they say, well, yeah, I would love to, but will so-and-so promote me in return? Well, 9 times out of 10, that is not a good a good fit. And I mean, so that's not really supporting someone. Supporting someone is doing it because you believe in what they're doing. You believe in what they're trying to accomplish, or what they're helping with, the problem they're solving, not just because they're going to support you back. That type of relationship is very, very shallow, and I don't know. It's not the kind of networking, the kind of relationship building that I'm trying to do and that I encourage you to do. I mean, certainly you want things out of relationships. You develop relationships because there's some benefit to you, but that doesn't mean that that's your end game. It doesn't mean that that's the long game. The only reason you're being friends with somebody is because they can help you. Be friends with somebody because you love what they're doing. Be friends because they're cool to be around. Be friends because you believe in what they're doing. And if you do that, then you can develop a relationship that will allow you to have them pour back into you and have them help you. I had an experience a few years ago where there was somebody that I had known, and we got to be what I thought was pretty good friends. And in the process of that, we had helped each other out, we'd supported each other, and then things changed a little bit. They didn't really change, I guess, but what happened was the proportion of support versus asking for help dramatically changed, to where it was like the only times that I would hear from this person was, hey, can you help support this? Hey, can you share this? Hey, can you send out this link? And I mean, you got to think about that, because it got to the point where, honestly, like, this is somebody that I was pretty good friends with. Like, I felt like we were good friends. I felt like, it was somebody that I enjoyed being around. It was somebody I enjoyed talking to. But it got to the point that every single time that I interacted with this person, it was because they wanted something from me. Every single time was, hey, will you share this? Hey, can you promote this? Hey, can you tell people about this? And it got to the point where I felt used. Like, I felt like that's the only reason that this person wanted to be my friend. And when a relationship gets to that point, it deteriorates very fast. It's the idea of an emotional bank account. It's kind of that same idea. Stephen R. Covey talks about that in 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You have to be putting in deposits. You can't just be withdrawing the whole time. And that's the way it is with your relationships too. You have to be depositing. You have to be adding value. You have to add before you start to withdraw. Because if you don't, you're going to lose the relationship. And the person's going to feel like the only reason you're friends with them is because there's something in it for you. And that's a really bad place to be in. And, to finish out that story, I mean, I ended up, like, just not responding to the last few requests from that person. And then I ended up, like, unfriending them on Facebook and unfollowing them on Instagram, because it was just every single time it was about, what I'm doing, how can you help me? Will you promote this for me? Will you share this link for me? And when it gets to that point, it's just, it gets really frustrating, and nobody likes to be used. And you feel like you're being used. And I don't think that it was a conscious thing on this person's part. But that's the way it felt. And it's really hard to support somebody. I mean, the first few times they asked me to do something, I said, absolutely, we're friends. Yeah, we'll love to promote it. But then there was a few times where it was like, hey, can you help me out with this? Nope, I'm too busy. I can't do it. And it's like, oh, okay, well, then apparently, this isn't going to work. And so the reason I tell you this is because it's important that you give. Hold on, I missed these. That'll be a good video right there. I couldn't hold it in any longer. But there will be times that you will reach out and you will ask for help, just like Russell said that he did with Tony Robbins, and ask him to promote his book. But you can only do that after you've added a ton of value, and you've given, and you've given, and you've given, and you've given, you've supported without any expectation of return. You don't do it with the expectation of return. It's not keeping score. It's not, I'll do this for you if you do this for me. It's, I'll do this for you because I believe in what you're doing. And then down the road, hopefully you feel the same way, and you'll do something for me because you believe in what I'm doing. And that's the type of relationship you want to have. That's the kind of relationships you want to build, the network that you want to build, because those are the kind of relationships that scale, and those are the kind of people you want to be around. You want to be around the people that are all about giving and pouring into you and your business and your career, regardless of what you do for them. And make sure, don't be that person. Don't be the person that is only focused on you and is only focused on asking and getting things, rather than supporting the people around you. If you'll do that, you'll develop strong relationships. You'll develop people that are willing to help you do anything you want. They will support you with everything you do, because they know that you will do the same thing for them. And that's the most important thing. That's the kind of relationships you want to build. That's the kind of interactions you want to have with people. And those are the types of people you want to interact with. So go out and build some relationships. Make sure you're adding value. Give. And once you do that, I promise you good things will come. And you'll see the benefits. Maybe very quickly, but certainly in the long term, you'll see those benefits. So have a great day, guys. Have a great weekend.